Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here and check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. Take a look at the Warriors. Right now, they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Daniels out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Kispert in at the small forward. And for the Warriors, the forward spots will be Butler and Green. Curry is out there with Moody. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here we go. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
Curry's shot is good.
It's good. Yeah, that shot almost feels like a layup for Steph at this point in his career.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Curry. Here's Okongwu. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Post with it, covered by Okongwu. And here is Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's a rare trait for a wing. Over the course of his career, most of Butler's points have come in the paint.
In the corner, Daniels. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Now, here's Moody. His last outing, he had 8 points. It's good. Curry's got 5.
Yeah, Curry just getting it done in the paint.
Pass to Kispert. For the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Post, covered by Okongwu. Count that one.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Johnson outside. Pass to Daniel. Here's Alexander Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Butler on the way. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside Curry. Good on the triple. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Atlanta Hawks this summer, adding frees Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Luke Kennard, this team is now possessing a stacked wing rotation. And with this infusion of playmaking and shooting, guys, they could be pretty tough to deal with now.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Kispert setting the pick for Johnson. Driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him. Well, for Jalen Johnson, the biggest thing is just staying healthy. because when he is good to go, he is a huge weapon for this team.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. On the wing, Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Let's take a look at the numbers for Moses Moody.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
It's stolen by Green. Pass to Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
To the inside, Okongwu.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Pass to Moody. They set the pick. On the wing, Green. Clock at 6. Curry passes it to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, you want to stop step in the 2-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
And it's Kispert in the corner. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Golden State ball.
Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
And defensively, they have really set the tone lately, preventing teams from getting into any kind of rhythm against them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Quentin Post. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Moody. Jackson Davis with it, covered by Okongwu.
And let's see some of the numbers here for Okongwu. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's averaging 11 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
Yeah, controlling the boards helps your team in so many ways. You get those extra possessions. You can dictate the flow of the game, things like that.
Porzingis is checked in for Okongwu. Johnson outside. Kispert setting the pick for Johnson. Here's the 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Got it. Good job in the low post. Butler's got 6 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Alexander Walker. The Hawks again can't hit. Warriors leading by 11. Butler dishes to Green. Back to Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
And the Warriors with some changes. Santos is checked in, and it's Peyton in for Butler. outside. Porzingis. And they get it. Yep, it counts.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Pass to Jackson Davis. One-on-one here. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 11. Back to Jackson Davis. No good on the shot. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Payton. He gets that one. Alexander Walker's got it back down to single digits for Atlanta.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Was shot by Payton, no good. Hawks have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Basket counts. Porzingis has got his second bucket tonight.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Curry can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 7. And it's Kispert in the corner. Off target with his 3. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against the Nuggets. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 13.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Curry. No good that time. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And that's one of the toughest shots in this league. Johnson right there, stopping on a dime and then going up with the quick release.
Now here's Curry. He's got 13. Good, nice job down low. He's got 15.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
To the paint from the low block, and it's Golden State with another.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Johnson outside. Alexander Walker with the ball. Curry meets him, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Boy, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Atlanta making some changes. Zachary Rizichet comes in for Kispert. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Daniels. Majemski on the wing. Defended by Alexander Walker. And there's the call on Rizichet. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
On its way from Curry for 2.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Rizichet finds Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage of being able to finish that one above the rim.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Warriors leading by 8. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And the Hawks making a change here. Majemski, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Hawks making a switch here. Newell's checked in.
Coming onto
The Hawks trail by 8. And we see Brandon Pajemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
Golden State's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. No one near Payton as he lets it go. And the Warriors miss again. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Newell. Here's Porzingis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Back to Payton. Horford against Porzingis. Golden State moving the ball around. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Warriors lead by 7.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Now here's McCollum. Scoreless thus far.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Horford. Rebounded by the Hawks. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute.
The Hawks trail by 7. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Porzingis, Zachary Rizachet out there with C.J. McCollum. And Gay is in at the 4 slot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Pajemski. There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Second shot opportunity. Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
Now Pajemski following the 3-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Goes up from the top of the key. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Atlanta trailing by 5. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
It's good!
McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you're talking about a guy who's about 40% from deep over the course of his career. C.J. McCollum has been doing this at a high level for a long time.
Now here's Butler. 8 points for him. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, C.J. McCollum showing you no weakness in his game offensively. If he finds any opening on the floor, he is going to take advantage of it.
Now here's Butler, averaging 23 points a game and is one of the more consistent producers on any given night. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Gay. Now here's Porzingis. 5 on the clock. And here's McCollum for 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Pajemski. Outside Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
They set the pick. Here's McCollum. He drives in. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pajemski finds Payton. There's the three. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Shea. Nothing on the board. The Hawks again can't hit. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Butler from outside. Reggie with the rebound.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Pass to McCollum. Now Shea. Down low. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Showing why he's an elite talent. Porzingis making difficult physical finishes look effortless.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And Curry subbed in for Payton. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. And that one misses.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Pajemski with it. He's guarded by Johnson. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Johnson kicks to Kispert. To Johnson. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. Over Horford. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Johnson.
Yeah, really nice use of that pick there by Johnson. He is so smooth in that action.
Here's Curry. A putback, and it's Horford with the extra effort. Horford's got his first basket of the night.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Daniels passes to Johnson. And here's Porzingis for a three. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Porzingis has got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Hit by Horford. Curry with him. Okongwu covering. Curry dishes to Butler. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now here's Kispert. He's defended by Pajemski. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Daniels. Now Porzingis. Three-pointer. Missed for the first time from the floor. Puts in at 7 for 8. To the middle. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Daniels. From down in the low post. It goes.
Assist goes to.
And the Hawks lead by 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball. Looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And also a big factor has been their rim protection. They've been very active, rotating to the basketball quickly. Just great effort so far on that end.
Okongwu And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And last season's most improved player. And, Jim, I know you like this guy, Dyson Daniels, a rising player.
Well, Kevin, he is an elite defender, already one of the best we have in this league, and he's just getting started.
Here's Okongwu, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Johnson from outside. Horford with the rebound. Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. The guy is all about winning.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moses Moody comes in for Brandon Bajemski. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Porzingis. Now Butler. After Jalen Johnson missing on the last three-pointer. Now Curry. He's got 17. That one goes in. Curry's got 19 points.
And how many times have we seen this play out? Curry just on a mission. Unstoppable tonight.
Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. Pass to Johnson. The 19-foot shot. It's rebounded by Curry. Warriors leading by 4. At the elbow, Horford. Here's Moody. Atlanta with the rebound. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Again, Johnson missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. A nice shot by Moody.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Now, here's Kispert. He's guarded close. And a wide-open look for Daniel. And nothing is falling for him right now. They kick it out to Green. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Curry dishes to Green. Horford the pass to Butler. Butler hits it with passion.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. He's checked in for the Warriors. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Moses Moody. Pass to Melton. Butler in the corner. Over Johnson. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Daniels.
That's one of his favorite spots right there. Daniels using his reach to get himself an easy bucket inside.
Johnson against Butler. Payton in the corner. Golden State needs to get off a shot. A shot by Curry, no good.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And inside the paint, Johnson is becoming very consistent. He knows what angle to take.
Baden outside. Melton passes to Kerr. The three, that's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists now in this one.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Alexander Walker. 7 points in the game. Kispert setting the pick for Johnson. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. A shot's good from Kispert.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Warriors ahead. They lead by 1. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
If you can make threes with consistency, the floor opens up. They've been pulling apart that defense.
Making it rain, and their opponent brought no umbrellas. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Trailblazers matchup, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
The Hawks trailing. Up front, it'll be Green in post. Curry is out there with Moody. And it's Butler at the small forward position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Kispert, no good. Curry on the wing. Defended by Alexander Walker. Green with a screen on Okongwu. Butler passes to Green. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Green's got the first basket of the second half here for the Warriors. Pass to Kispert. Johnson surveying the floor. Offline with his 3. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Green. Outside Curry. Right side, Butler. It's up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Daniels. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Moses Moody.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. Figures to be a problem for a long time.
Now, here's Butler. 16 points for him, and the shot goes down.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Curry. Inside, here's Okongwu. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Butler. In the paint. Butler.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
Alexander Walker passes to Kispert.
Yes.
He gets it in there.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
That's good from Kispert. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion. You had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
And here is Kispert after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
To the middle. The kick outside to Butler. Curry on the move. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
Now, here's Okongwu. He's got 10. Kispert finds Alexander Walker. He's looking for Kispert and finds him. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, that wasn't a great screen, but he still got to where he needed to be.
Curry passes to Green. In the corner, Moody with it. Over Daniels. Moody's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Kevin, back over to you.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much.
And that's why it's so tough trying to defend Curry in pick and rolls. When you think he's looking to score, he can find a teammate with the pass.
Now, here's Kispert. He's got 13. Butler with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Count it, good. And now a 4-point Warrior lead.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, his impact on the glass is drifting downward. You know, sometimes as a player, your focus shifts, you redirect your energy toward other phases of the game, and that could be what's happening here. But obviously, it's a bit of a concern going forward.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
Here's Johnson, following the score by Golden State. To the inside, here's Okongwu. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Butler on the way. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Daniels with it. He's defended by Pajemski. Okongwu with a screen on Curry. Alexander Walker passes to Okongwu.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dumped on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Pass to Santos. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, nice speed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Johnson dishes to Okongwu. Butler passes to Santos. There's the pick. Down low. Drops in the layup for 2. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
And good things tend to happen when you run your offense through step.
Kispert, the pass to Okongwu. Johnson left side. A 3-ball. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
The kick outside to Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Jim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, so.
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Out to Porzingis. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside Daniel. They can't stop the run with that one.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Curry looking around. Back to Jackson Davis. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Mr. Porzingis. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Three-pointer, Daniels. Great positioning on the putback.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Here's Jackson Davis, covered by Okongwu. To the paint, here's Santos. And that one is hammered home.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Kristaps Porzingis. Here's Butler. To the left wing. Pass to Santos. Down low. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Well, it's not just point guards that can pass the rock. Here are the assist leaders among shooting guards over the span of the last month. The 4th spot held by Dyson Daniel.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the two spot is a thing of beauty.
Well, having an off guard that facilitates at this level just adds another dimension to your offense, and it makes you that much more difficult to defend.
Both teams decided to change it up. Pass to Pajemski. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Pajemski's got 6.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Now here's McCollum. He has 7. Shoots over Melton. McCollum, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's good from long range. Pajemski's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The defense a step slow, you can see the results.
McCollum with the ball. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. All for run. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 9. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. You know, Jim, throughout his career, C.J. McCollum has been the model of consistency.
Well, you can count on him to get you 20 with efficient shooting, Kevin. We've seen it now for over a decade. And I love his calm, steady demeanor. It stabilizes his team.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult sets to defend.
Johnson, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. McCollum against Melton. And the basket by McCollum. Warriors leading by 15. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Pajemski. He's guarded by McCollum. That one good for 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's McCollum. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Here's Pajemski. Over McCollum. And that one released in time, but no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 15. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Hawks, the post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Rizachet is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Krejci in at the 3 slot. McCollum kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Another shot, and McCollum with the layup.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Outside, Horford. Golden State moving it around. Lets it fly. A.J. McCollum with the rebound.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 13. Horford dishes to Payton. Back to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Well, their pass is to Payton. Here's Richard. Oh, good on the three. The Hawks trail by 13. McCollum outside. Pass to Johnson. Porzingis with a screen on Payton. Johnson kicks to Porzingis. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 6th assist on the night.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
Now here's Butler. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Krejci, no good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Three-pointer, Butler nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Here's Richard. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, great to see Butler sharing the basketball. Passes like that help develop team chemistry.
McCollum finds Rizachet. And he gets it to go. Rizachet's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Richard guarded by Rizachet. Here's Podziemski. Again, Golden State.
And what I love about his performance tonight, he started slow, but he refocused at halftime, and he has really picked it up. Well, as a defender, it's hard to overcome a height disadvantage when you're that close to the basket.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta.
Shooting from one.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. As Jackson Davis is checked in for Al Horford. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much.
And I like seeing Hill take advantage of that mid-range area, appearing confident in taking that shot.
And a wide-open look for McCollum. The Hawks again can't hit.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Richard. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Warriors lead by 15.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Rizachet. On the wing, Johnson to the middle. He's feeling it. It's rebounded by Golden State. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. The deep three from Hill. The long distance three is very good.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Cullen passes to Johnson. Bounce pass, Porzingis. off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. Atlanta making some changes. Corey Kispert's checked in for Porzingis. Daniels comes in for Zachary Rizachet. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for McCullough. Now, here's Kispert. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Now, Alexander-Walker. Kispert on the wing. Payton against Johnson. Over Payton. Pass to Alexander-Walker.
Warriors foul.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Johnson against Green. Inside. Here's Kispert. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And that's 17 points here for Corey Kispert.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
And stolen by Okongwu. To the inside. Here's Kispert. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Grace. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Quentin Post comes in for Al Horford. Moody subbed in for DeAnthony Melton.
Well, a lot of miles on those legs, but Green can still get up occasionally to flush it.
Johnson finds Alexander-Walker. There's the lob to the hoop. And Okongwu slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
And if Butler gets going, he is not going to let up. He will continue to attack over and over again.
Now, here's Okongwu. Pass to Alexander-Walker. They grabbed their own miss. Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And slashing in for that offensive rebound. Johnson also getting credit for some hustle points.
Now here's Curry, defended by Alexander-Walker. There's Green with the 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Pass to Kispert. To the paint. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
No, bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the money. Now here's Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. It's 3-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trail by 15. Johnson up top, guarded by Green. Johnson dishes to Kispert. 11 feet away. 2 points. That one goes. And that's 21 points here for Corey Kispert.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Now, here's Butler. And here is Moody. Can't get it to go. He's off from 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now Green. Post with it, and he jams it in.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Johnson outside. They double-team Johnson. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Okongwu. Layup, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Curry. Sinks the big jumper.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Here's Alexander Walker. Johnson with a screen on Curry. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watched shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off, coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Knocks down the three.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. They trail by 16. And that one is good. The Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.